Good day everyone, Mr. Cargill here with our next AutoCAD video. Now in this video I will be showing you how to insert windows and furniture into your floor plans. Now the suggested color for us to use for the windows is cyan. Alright, so this is the color that we will be using for our windows. Alright, so this document shows how to do the windows and it shows the different window sizes. So on the floor plan we have windows of 1800 and 1200. Very small windows could be 600 as well. But the smallest window we have on this drawing is a window that is 1200. That is the bathroom window and the room window. Alright, so total length of the window, most of the windows are 1800. It has 3 sections of 600, 1, 2, 3. And right here is 150 because the wall is 150 and the window goes directly into the wall. Right here is 60, right here is 60. That means that this part right here is 30. 60 plus 60 is 120. And then 30 gives us the 150. Alright, so now we are going to insert our windows. We're going to create our windows. Alright, so let's create a window layer. So layer properties. And we're going to create a layer for windows and we'll call it windows. Alright, and we're going to change this color from white, so just click here and just type cyan and click OK. Alright, the line is continuous and everything, so we're good. We can start drawing our windows. So you're going to create two windows. One of the windows is going to be 1800 and the other one is going to be 1200. So we can start with a rectangle. Click on somewhere to start and we're going to type, select the right layer, select the windows layer. Alright, so make sure you select the right layer before you start. So click a place to start and let's make this 150 comma 1800. Alright, so now with that we can start to put in our lines that we need. So we get a line and we can, if we had used lines instead of rectangle, we could have just offset the lines. So since we did not use lines, let's just do this then. Let's just type here and type 60 here. So type 60 and then bring this down to touch down here. Alright, and then now we can offset that by 30. Click here, no, not there, here. So let me delete this. Alright, so now we need another line. So from here we type 600, then bring this across to here, then we can offset that by 600. Alright, now let me just delete this. Alright, that's good. And I can delete this as well. Alright, so right there we have our 1800 window. So now let's make our 1200 window. So to do that we can just select a line. Let's make this 150, 1200, 150, and just close it off. So now we can offset that by 600. And then now we can offset this wall by 60. Click here, click here, click here, click here. So now we have our two set of windows. Alright, but now look at this. If I try to move this, it will move the entire thing it will just move the rectangle. So I have to make everything one. So to do that, I just highlight all of this window here and type J for join. So type J, then press enter. Now if I try to move one part, the entire thing will move because it has now become one. Alright, not quite. Let me join them again. Let me join them again. So highlight them, type J for join, press enter. So now they are all joined. So let's see if I highlight it and I click on move, it would move the entire window. Alright, so now we have to do the same for over here. Highlight it, click on J, press enter. Alright, so now if I try to move this, if I click on this, and select the move tool, it will move it. Alright, now let us put in our windows. Let's see the placement for the windows. Alright, so placement for our windows. So as you can see, we have some windows that are 1800 and some windows that are 1200. So 1800, 1200. So the placement of this window is from here to here is 1712. Alright, and then the window is 1800. So we could offset this line by 1712 to get this space right here. But from here to here is 2362. So we could offset this line by 2362 to get here. Then we can put in our window. So let's offset this line here by 2362. Alright, so the offset tool and offset this by, and the offset distance is 2362. Click here, this line, and bring it out here. So that is the point at where our window will start. So now we can put in our window, but first we have to rotate it. It's the 1800 window, sorry. So let me highlight this, let me copy it, let me bring this over here, and then let me rotate this. Alright, good. So now I can move this, and I move it from here, and I bring it to here, and that's that window in place. Alright, so that's that window in place. Now for putting in the rest of the windows, it's the same thing right throughout. So let's say the placement of another window. I'm not going to do all the windows, I'm just going to do a few of the windows because the principle remains the same right through. Alright, so let me just do one more. So from here it says that from here to here is from here to here is 1800. Sorry, 800. No, it's 300. From here to here is 300. So I can offset this line by 300. Okay. So here, offset. Um, 300. Click here, bring this across by right there. So now this right here tells us the placement of our window, and it's a 1200 window. So let me just copy this and move it. Alright, so now let me rotate it. So let me rotate it. Alright, good. So now I'm going to move it. this point, bring it over here, and bring it to, I clicked on the wrong point. I should have clicked on the point over here. So move, click on this point, and I bring it here. Alright, so now I can get rid of this line. Alright, so that's the principle of putting in the windows. That's how you would go about putting in the windows in your floor plan. And the rule of thumb is that you always want to have your windows center on the wall. So like from here to here, this window is about center. This window is about center from here to here as well. Alright, so you want your windows to be central. But if I had like two windows on the center wall, I'd probably put one up here and one up here equal distance apart. Alright. But if it's just like one window on a wall, just make it central. Alright, so now furniture. There's a bathtub here. Alright, so let me put in the bathtub. So to do that, I'm going to go to add center. So I'm going to type ADC. I'm going to add center. Now when you go to add center, you'll see something like this. So your home, click on ENUS, design center, then click on host designer, blocks. Now what we want is this bathtub, and we also want this, and we also want a sink. Alright, so let's use this sink. And that's a plan view for the sink, and the plan view for the plan, and the plan view for plan view for the bathtub. Sorry, and what the plan view, because we're doing a floor plan. If we were doing an elevation, we would use this if it's a front elevation, and this if it's a side elevation. Alright, and this if it's a front elevation for the sink. Alright, so it's a plan that we're doing, so we're going to use these. Now, right here, it says that the size of this space right here is 1500 and the bathtub fits right there. Alright, so now this is what we're going to do. For here, let's measure this. Alright, so this is 1524, but we need it to be 1500 for it to fit exactly. Alright, so I can show you now that if I should click on this and copy it and bring it over here, it would not fit. I'm just turning off ortho. See, if I put it here, it would not fit. There would be a piece sticking off into the wall over here. Alright, so now to get it to the right size, I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to type insert, and this is how it works. For X right here, X is going to be the actual size, and then Y is going to be the size that we want it to be. Alright, that's too big. Alright, so now right here, this shows us exactly how it works. So let me show you. Alright, so we are looking for the bathtub. Alright, so down here now, it says that it is X is 1500 over 1524. So this is the actual, the desired size, which is the 1500 that we want it to be, and the actual size, which is 1524. Alright, and Y is the 750 over the 9144. Alright, so this 750 here comes from this right here. Alright, so this distance right here is how we get 750, because we want it to be 750, and the actual size is right now is 9144, so that was the size for it. And when we divide the 750 by 9144, we get 0.8202. And when we divide 1500 by 1524, we get 0.9843. So these are the two distances we're going to use to get the actual size. So it's a lot of math, but to know what the measurements that you should use exactly to get a furniture fitting exactly into a space, you can just consult this and you can have the desired space. You know the desired space that you want it to fit into, so you just type that and then divide it by the actual size. So if I imported a toilet or a sink from AdCenter and the actual size was 2000, I would write 2000 here, and I wanted to fit into a space that is 1500, I write 1500 and divide it. Whatever I divide it by, I will put it into the x-axis when I type insert. So let's do that again. So let's click on the bottom again and type insert. So right here where it says x, we are going to put in 0.9843. Alright, so 0.9843 is what we're going to put in for x. So 0.9843, and then for y we're going to put in 0.8202, I think it is. Yeah, 0.8202. Alright, so now this bathtub is the actual size. So if I put this in here, it fits exactly into this space. Alright, so that is how you would get your furniture to fit exactly in place. Alright, good. So now whatever furniture I want, the furniture will be a different color than the window. You can always consult this and look on the desired color for each of them, for the furniture, for the windows, for the doors. Everything has a different color. Alright, so you can just look at this and you can know what. So like fixtures, it says fixtures, so like furniture and fixtures is red. So you can create a furniture layer. So let's create a layer for furniture or fixtures. So it's a fixtures. Alright, and change this from cyan to red. So just type red. Alright. So now you can change this color. Just click on this and change the value to red to fixtures. Alright, and there you have your bathtub fitted exactly in place. Alright, good. So with that, let me just do a couple more furniture so that you can see exactly what is done. The principle remains the same right throughout. For the toilet and the sink, these will fit, so I wouldn't have to change the size for the toilet and for the sink. So for the toilet and for the sink now, I can just bring them into the drawing from over here. So I just click on this, click on rotate, let me turn on back ortho, click right here, rotate it like that. Now I can move it, click on it and move it from this point here. Can bring it over here now. I'm gonna bring it over here, let me put it there. Alright, within the drawing, oh sorry, I just put it in the living room. So let's move it and put it in the bathroom. So click here. I might want to turn off ortho for this part, bring it up here, and let me just fit it in the midpoint for now. But if you look at the drawing on the floor plan, you will see it's not in the midpoint. The sink is in the middle. The bathroom is more down here, so we can move the bathroom by just clicking on it, selecting the move tool. You click here and we move it down. Let's move it down to about here. Alright, so then for the sink now, we just bring in the sink. So we click on the sink. Want to rotate the sink as well. Rotate it from here. Oh, turn on back ortho. Alright, so now you like that. Alright, so I like that. Select the move tool, click here, bring this across, turn off ortho, and place this into the midpoint right there, which is where I think it is on the drawing. Alright, yeah, so there it is. But if you notice, it also has the faucets as well. So let me get those from Add Center. So let's go back to Add Center. So type ADC, Add Center, and we want these faucets. So now let's highlight them and rotate them. Click here, turn on back ortho. Click here and rotate it like that. Click here, select the move tool, click here, and move it to this plot right there. Alright, and there we have our faucets. Alright, so let's change these, the color of these, to the right layer, which is the fixtures layer. Alright, so that's that. Now for the kitchen, if you wanted to get something for the kitchen, when you go to Add Center, let's start at home. So when you go to Add Center, click on ANUS, Design Center, and click on Kitchen. If you want a refrigerator, the plan view for a refrigerator, this is a refrigerator here. And for the range slash oven, this is the plan view. So let's say we wanted an oven. Sorry, not oven, stove. Bring that out. Now we can bring it into our drawing. Let's see where it is located. It's located right somewhere close to this door here. So we can bring this there. So just click here, and then click on the, no, it doesn't have to be rotated because it is exactly how it should be. So let me just click here and let me bring it, let's say I bring it here to this point, then I can click on here and I can move it down. From here I move it down along this wall. So about, you might want to turn off object snap for this because it's going to snap it exactly to the end of the wall here, and we don't want that. So let me just turn off object snap and bring it about there. Alright, so that's my stove. For the sink, for the countertops and so on, I can create the countertop. So I say that this is 700, so I just create a space of 700. So I can just do this. I can just select line. Let's see, click a place to start along this wall here. Let's say this is 700. Let's just bring this across. Alright, I figured that this did not touch the wall because I didn't have object snap on. So let me turn on back object snap. Alright, and let me select the right layer. Alright, so I just select a line, click somewhere to start. Alright, so let's say I start here. I'm going to start there, but I'm going to move it. So let me move it down somewhat from there. Let's move it down to about here. So now I have to turn off object snap because it's going to snap exactly there. So let me turn off that and let me move this line. So I have to turn on back object snap to move it. Alright, and then now I can turn off object snap once I clicked on it. And now I can move it anywhere I want. So let's move it about there, since that's how it is in the drawing. Oh, it's a bit closer to the stove. Alright, let's move it a bit closer to the stove. I have to turn on object snap. Select the move tool. Click here. Move it down. Turn off back object snap. Let's move it to about here. Alright, and then I just select a line again. Go from here. I have to turn on back object snap now. After I select a line, click from here. Come over about here. and then from this line here I can offset this line by 700. So let me just offset that by 700. And bring it across here. Alright. And make it the right color. Alright, so now I can trim here. CR, enter for trim. Click here. Click here. Alright. And then now it does not give us a set distance for this length right here. Oh yes, it falls directly in line with the window. Alright, and the window is 2100 plus 1200, so that space would be 3300. Alright, so from here, from the wall here to down here would be 3300, so we can offset that by 3300. Alright, so 3300. So offset distance is 3300. Enter. Click here, the outer one, not the inner one, the outer one. So click here, and it goes right there. So that's where our counters will stop. So trim this, and trim that. And now we can give this the right color. So let's click on it, click on that line and change it to fixtures. Alright, and also if we have a curve here, so we need to get that curve. It does not specify the size of the curve. Alright, so let's put in that. What we have here are cupboards, but these cupboards aren't at the top, they are below, and it's below the counter top because it is in broken line. So broken line shows hidden detail, so this would be below. Alright, so let me do this right here. There's no set size for these fixtures, for the cabinets and all of that, so you would just use your own measurements. Alright, so let me do this curve right here. For that we would use the fillet tool. So click on fillet, click on here. They didn't specify a radius, so let's try about 300. So type R, enter 300, enter, then click here, and we get our curve. Alright, so that's just the basic idea of inserting furniture into your floor plans. The principle remains the same, right? So whether right through, whether you're putting in a bed or you're putting in the sofa and everything like that, principle remain the same. You get them from AdSense, you bring them in, you make them the right size if they are not already the right size. Alright, so that's how you go about bringing furniture into your floor plan and also creating the windows for your floor plans.